Harlem. Actually, you're second, Harlem. Sorry. Hey, Sizzle. Susie. Hi, Susie. Hey, Atman. Hey, Bat. Just give me a couple more seconds here. Hey, Jimmy. Hi, Cece. Glad you made it. My thinking was, since it is now officially spooky season, October 1st, officially spooky season, my thinking is that for this month I'll play some... Yes, Truth, this is live. So yeah, in honor of spooky season, I figure I'll play some sort of Halloween-themed games. Hey, Rose. Alright. Is this better? This better? Or should I turn it down a little bit more? Hi, Jimmy. That's good. That's it. Excuse me. You're new? Well, welcome, Rose. So yeah, my thinking was, since October 1st, it's officially spooky season, may as well play some Halloween-themed games, so I figured, why not? So I figure tonight, it's Ghoul Titties. Welcome, bitchy Ghoul. So yeah, I figure today I'll play a little bit of Monster Prom. Next Saturday, I'm... You still can't hear me? So yeah, figure next Saturday, a really creepy game called Cupid. I think I might play that one. Got one or two other that are reasonably creepy. Alright. Hey, weed baby. Alright, so shall we get into it? What kind of game is this? It is a dating simulator, Jimmy. It is a comedic dating simulator.
Let's go!
You can actually also... Alright, so I'll do one player first. Let's do a short game to start with, just to get the... just to get it, started. Spooky high school. The sweetest years of our lives. Back then we were young and unafraid. Sometimes reckless, sometimes brilliant, sometimes just stupid. But always willing to live life to the fullest. See, it can be, yes. You can do multiplayer. We were on a wild journey to discover who we really were. Alright, so I can play a ghost, this hottie, a Frankenstein, or a zombie, or a Frankenstein. For my part, I'm inclined to go with the hottie. This is actually a zombie. This is a zombie, this is the Frankenstein. So, do you mean this one, CC? You want me to play her? Casey's fine, Adrian. Low-key hot. I mean, she's cute. She is definitely cute. But okay, I'll do this one first. Pronoun blue, her name blue, pronoun she. That works for me, honestly.
Yay!
And we had yet to experience its ultimate challenge, the Monster Prom. I remember it clearly. 3 weeks were left. And as we fantasized about our dream prom dates, we were all scrambling to catch the attention of one of our 6 most charismatic classmates.
Huzzah!
Miranda Vanderbilt, 19. The Fire Girl's hot. Miranda Vanderbilt, a sweet mermaid princess who was as cute as she was genocidal. Damien LeVay, 21. In high school? Wow. A fearless demon with a taste for destruction and a love of fire. Scott Howell, 21. A werewolf athlete who compensated for his rather small brain with a stupidly huge heart. She's fine, Adrian. Liam de Leoncourt, 400. A hipster vampire whose standoffish demeanor hid that he was truly a lovable dork.
Yay!
Polly Geist, 22. A party ghost with an insatiable hunger for all the wrong things. Hey, one-eyed ghoul. Welcome. I have been missing you. Hey, Steph. Hey, oh, bummer. She's fine. Casey is fine.
What?
And Vera Oberlin, a mean, self-made Gorgon with a merciless sense of business. She pretty. It was clear. It had to be one of them. But who? We only had 3 weeks to choose our prom date, and even more daunting, we only had 3 weeks to woo them and conquer their heart. But as I already said, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start. Hey, Sandy. Hot or not, take this quiz to find out. Teen Wolf Magazine. Chia. Crazy exes, how to deal when they just won't go. Jimmy, no, I never went to prom myself. That's fair, Cece. And those people are idiots, oh bummer. The cats are fine. Does Casey whine a lot? Yes, because she's a whiny little cat. She whines because she's old and wants attention and wants an endless supply of treats. But she's fine. Hey, Leona. Welcome to Monster Prom's stupidest pop quiz ever. All minds are rotten, but they are rotten in so many different ways. Worry no more, we're now using our PhD in bullshit to diagnose which kind of deviant sicko you are. Monster Prom's stupidest pop quiz ever, trait TM, will throw a bunch of absurd questions at you and turn your answers into your character's stats. This way, each of you will start by having stats that better reflect your true selves. Let's start! Give me 1 minute here, just to say hello to Chantal since she's gone. Hi, Bess. They're gonna be panicking, wondering where I am. They're gonna be like, where is he? Why isn't he here? They're gonna be totally freaking out. Am I right? Were y'all freaking out about me not being here? Alright, let's see what comments I missed. Glad to help, Bitchy. Vibing with the music. It's nice music. Hey, Sheeter. Alright. A radioactive possum just bit you. What superpower did you get? The incredible power of writing fanfiction so compelling that the actual creators of the TV shows decide to go with my ideas and crazy ships. Probably rabies. I'd go to a hospital immediately. The superpower of always choosing the right combination of emojis to get the deserved reaction from all people. Seducing my loved ones, burning my enemies, settling any argument, and even conveying complex emotional thoughts. Looks like Sailor Moon with a gun. Looks like Sailor Moon with a handgun. Alright, so what are we thinking? Fanfic, rabies, or emojis? Which superpower do I get from the radioactive possum? Power of fanfic, power of rabies, or power of emojis? Anyone have any preferences? See what? That would not be on YouTube. Monster Porn would be on my OnlyFans. I do not have an OnlyFans. I don't know. I don't even know what the hell you're talking about, Vaughn. I don't care. I neither know nor care what you're talking about, Vaughn. Option C. Hey, Nashi. Alright, so I've only gotten one answer, so emojis it is. The coolest reality show would be 12 experts on the various arts of seduction live in a house where they must face a common challenge, seducing a potato into marriage somehow. 8 rich people fight in weekly challenges to see who's the best at giving money to you. You should, bitchy. Dandy hasn't been around in a couple weeks. We all miss Dandy. People in positions of power must face all sorts of questions relevant to their field, and if they fail, they lose their jobs, and society wins. Gotta mash that potato. So, we're looking at, so we want a, potato dating. Oh. The Potato, Season 6. Alright, so apparently we're going with the potatoes. Apparently we're going with potato seduction. I'm gonna be real charming. What would be a deal breaker for a potential lover? The person is a coward. The person is boring. The person lacks manners. The person hates the outdoors. The person lacks taste. The person is mediocre. Cece, the game is Monster Prom. It's a weird one. It's very much a humor-based comedy game. A, B, C, D, E, F. Boring, lacks taste, manners. We got a manners. We got a lot more division on this one. Manners. Alright, so manners is what most people are saying, so a person likes manners, okay. Gives me a leg up with the genocidal mermaid.
Let's go.
Alright, so suppose I may as well give some quick information on how the game works. So we're trying to we're trying to date somebody. In order to date them, certain stats are required for Vaughn? Sort of, yes. So it's there is some stat building, so different characters go for different stats. So you may need to build up your stats in order to have some of the characters appeal to you, or some of the characters take a liking to you. And then you'll also get conversations with them where you can Alright. So Music's still loud? Are you serious? The music's still loud? Nah, I don't think I can adjust it. Alright, well, there we go, I guess. Don't really want to go back to the main menu. I'm not sure if I can sort of continue from the main menu. Let's work on boldness. That day you skip class and just hang out in the bathrooms because you respect no authority. I guess some people just want to watch the world burn. By skipping class and hanging out in the bathrooms. You give +0 shits, but you gain +2 boldness. Without meaning to, you find yourself in conversation with Polly and Miranda, comparing the apps on your phones. Ooh, what you got, Miri? What you got? Well, I have this game, Misunderstanding of Mobs. I'm not entirely sure how to play, but I keep winning, so that's nice. Hey, Moshe. I've also got Scepter, which is like Uber, but for serfs instead of cars.
Oh, how majestic!
And Spooner, which is like a dating app, but for silverware. You know, I like my apps elegant and majestic. That's pretty cool. But do you have Rap Chat? It turns all your messages into raps, but you can only see them for 8 seconds. I am not on hormones yet, unfortunately. Girl on left? Yeah, she's cute. She's a good-looking girl. So she's pretty cute. She's cute. She's pretty. Wow! What about you, Blue? What fun apps do you have? Yeah, impress us with something rad. Tiger, an app that can make tigers appear anywhere. There's nothing as majestic as a tiger. Not much, just this one app I made that turns my phone into a rad car. You know what? Yeah, see, obviously the character designer is really good. They made really good designs. Anyway, yeah. Make tigers appear. Oh my head is swimming with the myriad uses of such an app. Our royal zoo has been tigerless ever since all the tigers drowned in their underwater cages, which was immediately. We have been looking for a way to replenish our supply ever since.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what I say? It's not a real party until there are tigers literally everywhere. Is that so? How many real parties have you been to then, Polly? None. Yet. Miranda purchases the app and a bunch of raw meat while ordering new cages for her family's zoo. Polly asks her if she can borrow a tiger or two for her next party. What could go wrong? You gain +2 fun and +1 charm. Hurrah! I made a good choice. I made a very good choice with Tiger.
Let's go.
Alright, now I have to decide who to sit with. I'm not sure who this character is. This one, I think, can sell you stuff? I mean, I want to, Moshe. I need to be able to talk to a doctor first. Honestly, I am kind of leaning towards picking her up this game. Hey, Julie. I want to see who... Oh, right, this is a weird-ass alien. That's right. Let's talk to the cute cat girl.
Give me your money.
Welcome to my little shop. Yeah, too late, Cece. I wasn't sure if I'd be able to talk to her, but welcome to my little shop. Buy some shit. I have shit that will boost your stats, shit that will lead you into stupid new adventures, even shit that might be much needed at some very specific moments. So, take a look. I don't think I can even afford anything right now. Yeah, I can buy some stuff. Let's see. Oh yeah, somebody else said the same thing. They have dyslexia though. Monster Porn would be on my OnlyFans if I had one. This is a lemon. Do I really need to explain every little thing I sell here? Motivational poster. Fake badass tattoo. Sexy fake Latin accent. What? The hottest thing is being yourself, honey. But a Latin accent is a close second, TBH. Hey, J-Dot. Happy belated birthday. Missed you on Wednesday, J-Dot. So, happy belated birthday. Yeah, I'm selling a corpse. It's like some kind of fashion accessory. It's not as if I'm trying to dispose of it. Remember when these used to be cool? Now they aren't. But they're so ridiculous that they're still fun in their own twisted way. Russian novel with an insightful approach to universal matters such as love and death. Are you sure about this? You can always use online encyclopedia to get the general idea and still be able to act as if you read it. Icky! Hey, Icky! I may have to check through my band list again to see if Bit Dandy's in there. He shouldn't be. Anyway, gift that keeps on giving.
Thanks.
Because it's free anyway. A winning lottery ticket, nice.
Let's go.
Oh, snap. I'm rich. I'm rich, bitches! Alright, so I don't need to worry about money. Fun is something that I should probably work on right now, because my fun is at 0. Shit, creativity is at -1. Whew.
Show me that money.
You want this, you sick pervert? I had no idea you appreciated a good old reverse Romanian Wilkinson. I must admit, it's kinda hot you're into that kinky shit. Bag of regular cocaine. Good old cocaine. In these times of weird experimental substances with horrible side effects, cocaine has become the new vanilla of drugs. Tampon used by the... you know, for good old blood rituals, in case you're just a creep with unhealthy obsessions. Don't even dare ask me how I got this. Hey, Patin. Let's see, what seems like something that would boost my... That gift just destroyed all my stats. What the hell?
Catch you later. Let's go.
Probably. Let's go to boost my turn again. I shouldn't have bought the gift. That day, an epic dodgeball match takes place. Everything seems lost, but you deliver an inspirational speech that fuels your team's spirit, leading to a spectacular comeback. You're clearly a natural-born leader. You gain +2 charm. You're fucking around on your cell phone when you see a couple of your classmates fucking around on their cell phones too, but louder and with more aggravation. Paulina, this is an institution of learning, and I am finding it increasingly difficult to concentrate with you making tigers appear everywhere constantly. They'll soon override the school. I find it simply abhorrent the amount of money you are funneling into Tiger. When an app advertises itself as free, but then gets you addicted and causes you to end up paying more and more money, minus 99 monies at a time, that's just... I'm not sure. Davey has been around for a while. Awesome. Exploitative of the weak-willed. And I love exploiting the weak-willed, but I prefer when you do it with me. What's so special about Tiger anyway that you're blowing all your money on it, rather than investing in our schemes? Where to even begin? The premium features are dope! You can design the stripes in your Tiger, pick custom colors, pick whisker size and strength. You can find out whether or not a Tiger is super like your profile and what pictures it's favorited. Don't get me wrong, it's not that I necessarily want to date a literal actual Tiger. I just want to know if the literal actual Tigers want to date me. As they should. You must realize how insane that sounds. I mean, hearing it out loud did sound pretty whack, I guess. Plus, if the Tigers get hungry and start eating people, and honestly, it's shocking they haven't done that yet already, we won't have anyone to rip off. Right, because the Tigers will be ripping off their arms and legs. Good point. I'll just delete the app and get rid of the Tigers. There, deleted. And yet there, Tigers! Here! Tigers! Everywhere! Tigers! Huh. I wonder why that didn't work. Maybe because getting rid of downloadable content on a phone in no way destroys living flesh and blood beings in the real world? But you know what might actually work? This one seems like a bad idea. Release anteaters? That just seems like it'd make things worse. Have Coach talk to them. He's a tiger, right? Or like a tiger adjacent something? Excellent idea! Although there are many areas in which I would not trust the opinion of a mere athlete, communication with their own is one to which even I must happily defer. Yeah, what he said. Coach! You rang, my wonderful eager-eyed educatees? Daddy Tiger. Yeah, someone, we have no idea who, just someone, made a whole fuck-ton language, Paulina. Sorry, Coach. She means there is an abundance of tigers roaming around the school. Tigers? Here? Why? How did you know that I was looking to recruit for my new all-tiger synchronized skating team? Hey, Cotton. We didn't expect you to be so grateful. All we really wanted was the satisfaction of a job well done, and also 10% revenue in all memorabilia merchandising once the season kicks off. That sounds more than fair. Let's go tell these tigers all about the joys of synchronized skating. You follow Coach around the school as he approaches each and every tiger to recruit them one by one. Some people say that forming a synchronized skating team with literal actual tigers is more work than it's worth, because you're automatically doubling the amount of limbs that need to be in sync. But I say those people are weak and have never tried teaching tigers how to synchronize skate. Neither have I, but I think I'm more than up for the challenge. Plus, think of all the joys that come with ice skating. Bunions, freezing toes, split toenails, hip and knee problems. All of these can be yours, for free! Well, not for free, because you have to buy equipment and pay to spend time on the ice and all that. But you could win trophies! Whoa! Did all the tigers sign up? I had no idea that tigers cared so deeply for trophies. Then you must not pay much attention to Coach. Obviously. Good thing Blue does, or at least enough to know that Coach is a tiger. Yeah! Well, come to think of it, that's not really that much. But it got the job done, and now everyone is happy. You gain +2 fun and +1 bonus. Hurrah!
Let's go!
Oh, going to bed soon, bitchy? Aw. You find Vera and Polly at their table. Alright, business idea. People pay a monthly subscription to prevent me from drugging their food. Business idea. People pay me a monthly subscription to put drugs in their food. Business idea. Price out the cafeteria's current food supplier by selling plastic food. Business idea. Nipples! Just nipples? Yeah. Okay. Wait, business idea. Use clever marketing and food science to create the perfect new diet craze and sell it for an insane profit.
Huh?
That's actually a really good idea. Better than nipples? Yes. We just need to figure out what our new diet product will be. Tapeworms. They're gluten-free, dairy-free, 100% organic, and you can get them for free from sick cows. Meth. It's what's for lunch. Oh. Leaving J-Dot? Good night to whoever's leaving. Yeah, I mean, gotta be tapeworm.
That has been quite pleasing.
It's a delicious idea.
What?
But what about for, like, ghosts and stuff? Ghosts want to lose weight too. We'll just sell ghosts of tapeworms alongside the living ones, naturally. Where are you gonna get tapeworm ghosts? Simple. I'll just kill the tapeworms with unfinished business. Which is pretty much any tapeworm, honestly. They're very ambitious.
Awesome, Boo!
Well, all of my objections to this plan are solved. Scam away! Soon, Vera's new slender friends are all the rage in the cafeteria, and she seems to tolerate your presence even more. And everybody's losing weight.
Let's go!
While in the bathroom, you tell yourself in the mirror that you're so bold you would kill a tiny big-eyed turtle with your bare hands. That monstrous act would instantly give you plus 500 boldness. But come on, you're just talking to yourself in the mirror. What's the merit of that? You know what? You can keep plus 2 boldness anyway for saying that to yourself out loud. Okay, Jada. Yeah. Many people go to the bathroom to fulfill a very basic biological need, euphemized, in fact, as going to the bathroom. But when you go, you are immediately greeted by the hullabaloo that can only come from the clamoring of many armored mer people. This goddamn school.
Bow to Miranda Vanderbilt.
Hear, hear! My judgment is final. The sentence is death, to be carried out immediately by my most trusted executioner. Extra! Oh, hi, Brooke. Sorry, I didn't see you right away, Brooke. Sorry. Miranda is sitting on what should, again, euphemistically, be called a porcelain throne, but which has been turned into a quite literal throne, adorned with gold and jewels and dolphin skulls. In what was the next stall before all the walls were knocked down, a bare-chested masked executioner holds the prisoner aloft. It's a goldfish in a plastic bag that they're about to flush down the toilet. Wait! Cries the goldfish. Yes? Any last words? Or gloves? I demand a trial by combat! Cries the goldfish. Oh shoot! I hate when they do that. I am royally obligated to royally oblige. Very well then, choose your champion. The goldfish swishes his little fishy tail, and suddenly an enormous fish man with huge rippling muscles, somehow even though he still has scales, it's all very confusing. But anyway, he appears, and he wields an enormous battle axe. Getting home, Texas? Yeah. Hey, Jen. Yeah, I'm doing okay. Axramal Quadus, the terrible, horrible, full of bloodlust, never been defeated again. All my prisoners are so predictable. I could have you fight an X-Rot, but I'd hate to lose my best executioner. There's Shark-Headed Max the Axe, or Madrigal the Murderess, or Whale-Dick Wayland the Wanderer. But of course, there's only one champion worthy to fight the undefeated Axramalquatus, the terrible, horrible, full of bloodlust, never been defeated. And that's Blue, the nightmare from the surface, breather of air. Don't worry, Blue. Just because Axramalquatus, the terrible, has killed literally every single champion he has ever come up against, doesn't mean he's going to kill you. God damn it. Now you can't even piss without the threat of being ripped limb from limb by a fish. Better find a way to turn this around so you can survive and, more importantly, impress Miranda. Hey, Benedict. I try, Benedict. Yeah, point out to this guy that you're all above water, so he can't breathe. You bring yourself up to your full height, which is still nowhere near close to being as tall as what's-his-name, and approach him menacingly. If you're above water, you whisper in his ear flap, and you have gills, which you do, then how are you breathing? His eyes go giant, and they were already pretty big. He gasps for air and clutches at his throat. His gills flap frantically, but there is no water to filter through them. And that would be a great point, he chokes out, if we hadn't been underwater this whole time. He's right. Had you not noticed that? You absolutely had not. How the tables are turned. Now you are the one who realizes that you can't breathe, and as you realize this, you begin to drown. You are forced to swim. Swim for your life out of the bathrooms. Now that you think about it, you do remember crazy Martin the Werebear janitor muttering to himself earlier about those crazy kids falling in the bathroom again. In the background, you can hear Miranda bemoaning what an embarrassing disgrace Blue turned out to be. Well, ruined my chance with her, I think. Damn, now you have water in your lungs. What kind of water was in it anyway? What kind of water was it anyway? Did they just flood the toilet? Do you have toilet water in your lungs? And you've lost Miranda's approval, as well as -2 charm and plus minus. Damn it! Losing so many stats here.
Let's go!
Hey, Marcia. Thank you. Alright, gotta keep working on my charm. That day, an epic dodgeball match takes place. But the match isn't as important as the human interactions within it. You're at your peak when you decide to go for the overkill and wink at one of your teammates. He's totally mesmerized. It's the most epic wink ever. Damn, you know how to win over people's hearts. You gain +2 charm. You notice Polly bent over her phone, while Miranda tries to peek over her shoulder. Something really interesting must be going on Polly's phone. When you get closer, though, you see that Polly's just on horny dating app, TM, again, swiping right on everybody. Miranda seems entranced, though, and a little worried. What did you say this was called again? Horny dating app, TM. Alright, bitchy, have fun. And it is an app for finding true love? Sure.
How majestic.
But I never knew. I have spent countless hours going to royal balls and kissing frogs and pretending to be in a magical slumber. But I could simply have been using this app. I mostly just use it for collecting dick pics. What are these dick pics? Tokens of affection? Oh, alas, to be so far behind in my quest for love. I am 19 years old, practically an old maid, and only now learning of this? Oh, how will I ever make up for lost time? I had KFC for dinner. You still don't have horny dating app? Why should you worry about having horny dating app when you can actually own horny dating app? Why don't you just buy the entire company? Yes, of course. I'll solve this problem just like Daddy solves all his problems, by spending money on it. Once I've purchased horny dating app, true love will surely find me. Oh man, look at this message I just got.
Classic!
I want to put plastic wrap on your chest, and then poop on the plastic wrap, and then wrap up the poop and draw eyes on it and name it Hot Dog Pete. What on earth does that mean? True love?
Ah, disgusting!
That doesn't sound like true love at all. Perhaps horny dating app is not so beautiful and chaste after all. Haha, nope.
Disgraceful.
How could you let me believe that it was? Both of you. You should be ashamed of yourselves. Nah, I'm not planning to be ashamed of myself until after I meet up with the person who sent me that message. Miranda storms off in disgust. You also storm off in disgust. Everyone is disgusted. You lose -2 fun and -1. Damn it! I'm not getting any good...
Let's go.
Liam and Polly aren't alone at the table. They're flanked by two beefy hobgoblins in school security uniforms. What, do these two have bodyguards now? They aren't bodyguards. They're food guards.
Oh.
Principal Giant Spider found out we weren't eating during lunch, so he assigned guards to us because he thinks we have an eating disorder. And we do have an eating disorder. It's called being dead. Except it's not an eating disorder, it's an identity and a lifestyle. Death style! Whatever. The point is that they won't let us leave until we've eaten our food. Which will be never. I have a meeting at the Smoke Superiority Club to conduct next period. I can't be late. If you could just figure out a way around these food guards for us, I'd be super grateful. Like, in a sexy way. Well, you can't say no to that. Time to enact your fiendishly clever plan. Diego! Hello, Diego! Thank you very much, Diego! Dump all of Polly's food onto Liam's plate. With all the deftness and raw sexuality of Indiana Jones, you empty Polly's food onto Liam's plate. And his lap. Ah! Stop that! It's too much food! I can't even artfully arrange it for a decent food pick! Meanwhile, I seem to have eaten 100% of the food on my plate. No problem, nothing to see here. Luckily for you and Polly, the hobgoblins are complete idiots with no object permanence. They instantly believe Polly's lie. You traitors! I thought we were in this together! You thought? That was your first mistake. I stay high all the time, so I never think. You and Polly ditch the cafeteria, and then ditch school, and then do so many drugs you end up in a ditch. So responsible!
Let's go.
Halloween t-shirt right now? Cool. Alright. Many people fall during the battle. You can't take any more, so you valiantly go straight for the other team's leader and start negotiations for a truce. After hours of intense diplomacy, you commit to an agreement. What an unexpected twist! You gain plus 10 righteousness, if this game is so long in so many ways that you would be lucky if you couldn't do anything with that, and plus 2 charm. You turn around to find Vera staring at you. This often happens, but for some reason it's not a death stare this time. She actually looks kind of happy to see you. Weird! You decide what to do best. Push your luck. Finally. If you'd taken any longer to come over, I would have had to have my minions drag you here. Listen, my date for tonight was unexpectedly eaten by vultures. Totally not my fault. Anyway, I need to fill the slot somehow, and I thought maybe you could recommend one of your more attractive friends? Just kidding, darling. You're not half bad. But seriously, meet me at the Thousand Arms at 9:15 p.m., or the vultures will eat twice today. Did Vera just ask you on a date? She did! This is like Christmas in whatever damn month it is right now. But if you don't want this to be more than just a one-time thing, you best come up with an incredible dinner gift to win her over. I foresee neither of these actually going well. A magic mirror that will always tell her how fabulous she is. Oh. You hop on over to Ye Old Magic Mirror shop and pick out their choicest product, the Flatterizer. Not only does this thing pay compliments, it also GPS locates prettier people, so you can have them kidnapped and executed at your convenience. You present it to Vera at dinner with a dramatic flourish. Her eyes, and the eyes of all her snakes, light up. Oh, you shouldn't have. Literally, you shouldn't have, because now you're an accessory to all the killings I'm going to order with this thing. She's technically right about that, but luckily she can afford good lawyers for both of you. You gain plus 2 charm and plus 1 boldness. Monster Prom draws near. Alright, let's see if I can get Polly.
Hi. Let's go.
You finally pluck up your courage and ask your beloved to go to the Monster Prom with you. Wahahaha! Not a chance in the world, darling. Poor life choices is how I died. So now I can tell a poor afterlife choice when I see it. And, boo, you're a bigot.
Tried.
It all
And
seemed
failed.
pretty bleak, but you're a natural fighter. So you fought, for the right to marry your own hand, since that seemed like your last chance of finding love. Dang it! Yay! Blue, best at high-fiving. Polly's quote. Whoa, those shrooms just kicked in. What's that about a quote? Salami. Those 3 weeks were maybe the most epic and absurd weeks of our lives. After the Monster Prom, we kept on living our lives, falling in love, battling for friendship, and learning about who we were and who we could be. And you know what? Like it always does, life happened, and it was wonderful. Polly took a summer job as the ghost of Christmas Present. She spent most of her time partying. There was almost no work because, you know, it was summer. Vera built the Oberlin Empire into endless greatness. They own a shameless number of companies. It's known that they're also into lots of sketchy businesses. But no one does anything about it. I mean, who the hell would try to stop Vera Oberlin? Scott became an athlete. Not so long ago, he won a prestigious national award for being the best at doing sports. For those 3 weeks, the Monster Prom seemed larger than life, and then it was gone, just like that. The battle for Monster Prom might have ended then, but there were plenty of battles left in that war called youth. But once again, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start.
What if I told you that the world was gonna end? I think you had 15 minutes to spend with me or your friends. Would you take the first bus over to my house, or would you take the last plane over the West Coast? See, it times like these with the change of heart, it was over and done before we had to start. It goes on in my head.
This is Monster Prom. It's a dating simulator. Then they did the Monster Mash. Not this time around. Take a look at the gallery. What do I have in the gallery here? Not much there. Alright, so that was a quick game. Let's give it another one. One player again. Let's do a full game. This time I'm playing the hottie. I want to play the hottie. Do you know what game is this? Monster Prom. It is a comedic monster-themed dating sim.
Showtime!
6 weeks.
Huzzah!
Yeah, let's just skip over. Let's just skip to this bit. Sure, why not? If you could put a curse on your worst enemy, what would it do? The curse of always meeting obnoxious people at parties who are super into new fad diets that feel the need to explain them in detail. You can't rely on the effectiveness of a curse. I prefer to take care of my enemies the old-fashioned way, by exposing them to unsafe doses of radiation over the course of several years. I'd curse them to fall in love with a wonderful person and be happily married for years, before they realize that all this time, their partner was a wild panther in disguise. Then the panther viciously devours my enemy. Classic! Hey honey, there's something you need to know. Yeah, curses are ineffective. Oh, I'm smart. What would be a deal breaker for a potential lover? Black Spanish, sure.
Let's do this!
Let's start by boosting bad dodge will not take place. Scott and Miranda staring intently at a picture of a seahorse. This looks like a killer seahorse, Miri. What are you so worried about? Well, you see, one of my daddy's subjects gave me this horse as a gift. And, well, you've heard what they say, haven't you? Don't look a gift horse in the mouth.
What?
What? Who are they? Why do they say that? What's in there? I don't know. That is why I'm so distraught. I'm terrified that I'll accidentally look into the gift horse's mouth and see... See what? A gross butt? Another tinier horse? A world without sports?
Ugh, yuck.
I don't know, and I don't want to find out. Oh, come on, Miri, you gotta find out. You're gonna find out for... What's that thing Ms. Verado is always talking about? Science? Yeah, for science. You gotta, right? You realize Scott's looking to you for your opinion. They both are. What do you think Miranda should do? Don't you ever look that gift horse in the mouth. In fact, breed it with sea urchins to produce gift horses with tiny mouths. Miranda is clearly pleased by your suggestion. When you run into her the next day, all her previous anxiety seems to have gone.
My knight in shiny armor.
I took your marvelous suggestion to the next logical next level. I had my father's genetic wizards combine my gift horse with a sea urchin. Whatever horrible thing was lurking between those horse lips, they're now too tiny for me to see it. The horse is a little bit spiny now, but I think that just adds to his charm.
Da, 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 da.
It's so cute. I can tell he loves it because of the deeply pained expression in his tiny, watery eyes. That worked so well, you wonder why you don't solve all your problems with genetic manipulation. You gain +2 creativity and +1 smarts.
Let's do this!
I'm curious who this lady is. Enjoying your meal in peace when you hear the unmistakable sound of 3 throats clearing. Ahem. Ahem. Ahem? Yes, hello. As you know, it is customary for a benevolent witch coven to have, as an ally, a malevolent creature of some sort. And since Liam has apparently decided he's too cool for us now, I mean, because of your incredible resume and good looks,
We're here to save the day.
we've decided to accept you on a trial basis as our supernatural companion for one adventure. Adventure not to exceed 3 episodes or eclipse the main plot arc. As a consideration for your willing participation, we'll even allow you your choice of adventures. 3 episodes? You can knock out one of these adventures by the end of lunch, and it actually sounds fun. The Coven gives you 2 options. Stop the crime ghost who's been taking over children's bodies and using them to rob banks. You have a never-before-seen plan. Take on the greatest villain of all, income inequality. Thanks, Nikki. Game and kissing Valorant? Valorant seems like it's probably not my kind of game. Anyway. Crime Ghost. You put a stop to the crime ghost's crime in the only way you know how. With fake beards. It's working! Now that all the children have fake beards, the crime ghost can't tell they're children. He's got no one to possess. Yep, that was totally your plan. You definitely didn't just start slapping beards on kids and hope for the best. Hello, Gooseberry. Excellent. The day is saved once again, thanks to the Coven and our faithful sidekick, Red. What's that? You want to know about payment? We're sorry, but the contract clearly states that this is an unpaid internship. The contract does say that. Oh well, at least you gain +4 creativity for your lateral thinking.
Let's do this!
Yeah, let's work on my smarts a little bit. That day you spend some time on the library's PCs, managing your start kicker. You deceive lots of people with a sensationalist video and impossible promises. Nice! You gain plus 10,000, plus 100,000 money, but almost everything goes to cover costs and you keep only +2 money. Oops, Later you see Miranda and Vera cornered by the wolf pack, who are watching them like a pack of wolves.
The wolf pack is here!
How would one of you ladies like to go on a date tonight with the hottest dogs ever to not be literal hot dogs?
What?
I wouldn't. At all.
Ugh, what a commoner.
This is not at all how I like my courtships to begin. Where are the jewels? Where are the flowers? Bitchy, I'm okay, bitchy. Where are the bloody heads of my enemies? Oh man, we'll show you courtship. On the court. When we win. On the court. At sports. We'll show you sportship courtship. Every time I think the guys at this school can't get any dumber. Oh, I get it. You're both shy. Don't worry, our barks are worse than our bites. Except when we're doing sports, because then we bring it. Yeah! But if neither of you have the confidence to say which one of you wants to go out with this night, we can just choose for you. Yikes. Like, they're relatively well-intentioned, but you should definitely step in and save one of them. I'm gonna rescue Miranda. Tonight, Miranda can't. I have 2 tickets to Cirque de la Mer's underwater show. Miranda's eyes light up like an anglerfish.
Oh, how majestic.
Cirque de la Mer? As a little girl, I always wanted to be an aqua gymnast.
Mediocre.
Of course he did. Until I realized it required hard work and discipline, at which point I decided I was much happier as a princess. But I still love watching it. How thoughtful of you to procure tickets for me and my favorite maidservant.
Don't miss me.
I'll tell you all about it. Shut down! Let's go write a list of jokes we can make about this awkward loser. Whatever. You still made Miranda super happy and distracted the wolf pack. So, win. You gain +2 charm and +1 creativity.
Let's do this!
Hey, hubris. I'm just curious what sort of, went outside and looked at the moon. Ooh, sounds nice. It's a charm and money I need for. Easy steps to enlarge your tentacles. Girls love a really long tentacle, or 8. Click on link to find out how. Tentacle enlarge 342.11notavirus.net. That day you spent some time on the library's PCs, sending malicious spam emails in hopes of stealing other people's money. It doesn't sound very nice, but who's really the one to blame if they respond to such a blatant scam? You lose minus 10 karma, which isn't a stat in this game, so who cares, and you gain plus 2 money. Sigh! Woe is me! Sigh! Could Miranda possibly be doing this because she wants attention? Only one way to find out. Oh, hello. I didn't see you there, as I was standing here, suffering gallantly in silence. She did, and she wasn't, but okay. I had the most tragic injustice befall me earlier this morning. I was rejected from our school's water polo team. They claimed I was mistaken about how polo is conducted underwater. Excuse me, but I was raised underwater. I wasn't even supposed to play water polo without a heavily armored seahorse as a mount. How, I ask you? Right, Brooke? Constantly. Perhaps I offended them when I implied they were too impoverished to afford C seats. If so, why, I would love to make reparations. But it may be too soon for me to show my face. Would you be so kind as to take them the gift of this omelet to begin the healing? I am told that peasants consider eggs to be a delicacy. Obviously. And what would make the gesture even better is the personal touch of... toppings, caviar, eel, chocolate-covered sand crabs. They'll never forget this was a present from a mer princess. An elegant stenciled card with their sincerest apologies, a list of all their fears, and a bundle of compromising photographs. Oh yes! How better to show that I am truly making an effort to get to know them on the most personal of levels. I shall do their names in beautiful calligraphy, print their fears in gold leaf, and I shall adorn their compromising nudes with adorable glitter stickers. That's how you make friends. I may have been misunderstood before, but how could anyone misinterpret this kind gesture? Take the omelet, and make sure to take lots of pictures of them eating the eggs, so we can all remember how generous I was. With a kiss on the cheek, Miranda hands you the omelet and waves you on your way. You gain plus 2 smarts and plus 1 charm. Nice. Outside? Cool.
Let's do this!
Okay, this is someone else. I have no idea who this is. I don't think I've seen them in any of... I don't think I ever saw them in any of my playthroughs back when I did play this before. Just sat down to eat with Damien and Liam. Well, to eat with Damien. Liam's just taking pictures of his food. when a leather-clad figure drops from the air vent onto your table. It's the Slayer!
Prepare to die!
Lunchtime's over, dirtbags. Time to die!
This always happens when we sit together.
Your death-based rhetoric is offensive. Don't spoil my food pick. Oh, I'll spoil more than your food pick, Count Stankula. I'm about to spoil your face! Just his though, right? Both your faces! Fuck! The Slayer is right between the three of you. You can't save Liam and Damien, but if you act fast, you might just be able to save one. You've been waiting for this moment your whole life. Flip the table for justice. Normally when you flip tables, it's out of anger or mischief, but this is about to be the most righteous table flip ever performed. No! My footing! No! My artfully arranged cafeteria food!
Yes! Fucking up school property!
The temperature is in Canada. 13 Celsius right now. I don't know what that is in Fahrenheit. I don't know. 60 something Fahrenheit, I think. I think it's about 60 something. Just Ride. We're not moving into a hostile Just Ride. The Slayer ends up pinned under the table, along with Liam. Damien jumps down there and starts punching indiscriminately, not caring who he hits. So, you know, just another normal day for Damien.
I've never felt so alive!
Offensive!
Whatever. Let's flip all the rest of the tables in the cafeteria while the flipping's good.
Welcome back, CC. You righteously flip every single table in the cafeteria. With each table you flip, you find Damien is flipping a little more for you. Aww.
Let's do this!
Let's get more money. That day you spend some time on the weather species, mining some bitcoins. Ooh. As Chantel? Chantel's doing fine, thanks. This is supposed to have something to do with solving algorithms and the rise of cryptocurrency, but you guess that nobody actually has any fucking idea how it really works. Anyway, you gain plus 2 bitcoins, which is equal to plus $2 million, which unfortunately is equal to 2 monster dollars, so plus 2 money. You see Miranda at the computer next to you. She's got a look on her face that can only mean one thing. Somebody's being shitty to her on the internet.
Yuck!
The impudence of this so-called internet. My great-uncle Maldart got caught eating one child. Just one! And now everyone is talking as if he is some sort of serial child gobbler. J-Dot? Yeah, probably. She usually is. It's not just trolls saying this either. All sorts of monsters are saying the most horrific things. I know what you're thinking. Miranda, why don't you just buy the whole internet and make them stop saying mean things about your family? And of course that's what I've been trying to do. There's just one tiny problem. There are plenty of people selling part of the internet, but I have no idea who owns all of it. From whom shall I buy the internet? Oh, that sounds, pretty shitty bitchy. Let's... Let's see. How ready for Halloween? Nah. Never. I'm never ready for Halloween. Because I don't really care, honestly. I don't really care about Halloween. I don't really care about holidays, really. Halloween is just it means nothing to me, really. Don't you see, Miranda? The true owner of the internet was you all along. Hold on, let me check with my royal accountant. Oh my! It seems you are correct after all. I've owned the internet since 2004 when Steve Works lost it to my father in a poker game. This is marvelous news. I shall enact some common sense reforms at once. Pretty soon you notice there's something different about the internet. Certain words just won't show up when you post them, like child eater, proletarian revolution, and nachos for some reason. Is everyone in? No one wants to watch me, I guess, tonight, J-Dot. No one interested in this game, I guess. Also, you get the sense that your webcam is watching you, but in a benevolent, friendly way. You thought you were being metaphorical when you told Miranda she owned the internet, but you're not going to complain about being accidentally correct. At least, not where your webcam is. You gain +2 smarts and +1 charm. Hurrah! Hey, Gail. Wireless Shelf.
Let's do
Is
this!
this funny? It is Whisper. I will say there are two sequels. There's Monster Camp, which did not get particularly, which was not as well reviewed, and Monster Road Trip, which I think might only be demo, maybe, I'm not sure. Monster Prom is very fun. It's really silly. It is a really silly game, but it's definitely an entertaining one. Let's get a little bit more money. That's why you spend some time on the library's PCs, playing some good old online poker. Gambling seems like a stupid and dangerous decision, but who cares? This time it paid off, so fuck it! You gain +2 money. Oh, woe is me! Alas, na lack a day! Miranda throwing a hissy fit? Must be Tuesday. Still, what else are you going to do? Study? Ha! Oh, hello. Don't mind me. I'm simply enduring the most horrible injustice to happen to anyone ever. You shan't believe such cruelty could happen at our own school. But just today, Mrs. the Loch Ness Monster told me that I shall be receiving a B+ in her class. Okay. Designed for... Are you... It was not designed for children, Gail. This game was so not designed for children. Yes, Whisper, kids games can be fun. Kids games absolutely can be fun. But this is not designed for children. Setting aside the profanity, this character here routinely talks about, killing peasants and shit, and, multiple characters routinely talk about murder and drugs, and it's not a kid's game, Gale. This is very much not a kid's game. There's no nudity in it, but there's profanity, there's lots of talk of violence, there's talk of drugs, it gets into some weird political stuff time to time. It is not at all a children's game, Gale. You can buy a corpse. That's not even a joke. You can actually buy a corpse in the shop. A B+, and all because I seldom attended. Does she not understand the importance of my daily royal manicures? Such a horrid grade will surely cause father to cease paying for my seahorse insurance as punishment. And then how shall suitors call upon me? Oh, okay, J-Dot. Have fun with that. Oh, the tragedy! If only someone knew of a way I could, I don't know, perhaps break into Principal Giant Spider's office, access his private computer, and alter my grade? Sounds delightfully depraved and sick. It kinda is. It is depraved. Dang, I'm not sure which of these will... Stick a web of flies outside the principal's office. When he goes out to eat, we sneak in to cheat. Burst into tears. Spiders hate tears. My ladies-in-waiting are expert lace makers. I'm sure they shall have no problem dropping everything in order to detain a variety of bugs. Indeed they don't, or are too terrified to object, and they create a sticky, gooey web. Principal Giant Spider emerges to gorge on dung beetles that still smell of shit, which is apparently a thing spiders like. What a kid-friendly game, right, Gail Hackett? Just the kiddiest of games going on here. You and Miranda sneak into his office and, using the skills you learned in Cyber Terrorism 101, hack into the files in no time. Whisper, a couple. Oh, look at that! I have an A+. I guess I underestimated my own amazingness. I am very surprised by this development. I suppose as long as we're here, I might as well fill this thumb drive with top-secret school security footage. No reason. That seems on the level. Definitely don't ask why any follow-up questions. Just gain +3 charm and be cool.
Let's do this!
Trick-or-treat. I'm not going trick-or-treating. Yeah, Holly and Miranda sit together, surrounded by Miranda's customary crowd of
Huh?
So wait, you've actually got serfs who eat for you?
Disgraceful.
Well, of course. I find eating to be terribly undignified, so I almost never do it. Hey, me neither. What other kinds of crazy serfs have you got? Well, I have a serf to go to the bathroom for me, a serf to experience difficult emotions for me, and a serf for keeping my silverware in alphabetical order. I even have a surfing serf for standing on top of whenever I go surfing. Wow, that's a lot of serfs. It's a fair amount. The only limit is my imagination. Unfortunately, my imagination serf imagined a way to escape from serfdom, so now I'm all out of ideas. Well, I'm sure with the help of Red, we could probably think up a dope new kind of surf. Oh, is that so? I can't wait. Well, you're on the spot now. What will it be? Cool thing, Gale. Cool thing. Real cool. I mean, puppies, right? Do adults play educational games? I mean, you can, Whisper. Absolutely, you can. Weather report said to watch out for gales. A surf? That's actually just a room full of cute puppies? Why didn't my imagination surf come up with such a marvelous idea? I swear if he hadn't escaped, I'd have him hanged by my execution surf immediately. As a matter of fact, would you like to be my new imagination surf? The pay is non-existent, but you make up for it in constant fear of death. You politely declined Miranda's offer, but agreed to go to the animal shelter to pick out a puppy surf instead. Huzzah!
Let's do this!
Alright, got a little bit more money. You see Miranda, Vera, and Polly gathered around a table covered in books. Could they be studying? No way. I hereby call this meeting of the boss-ass bitches to order. I've gathered all prior school yearbooks so we have a clear list of everyone we're better than. Vera is absolutely a boss-ass bitch. Nice outfit. I like Vera's outfit here. Look at that jacket. Even though I'm pursuing Miranda, Vera is totally bad. Right?
Always the same with you.
Wow, what a great use of your time. Who said that? Oh great, it's the Coven. What are you three doing here? Studying? Because it's a library? At a school? Gasp! Spies! Villains impersonating us! What? What? Don't you see, Vera? These three are obviously our evil twins. The middle one is mean and bossy like you. What are you talking about, Polly? We go to class with you. You would know if you three didn't spend all your time doing stupid and mostly illegal stuff. I won't fall for your tricks, evil Vera. Are you implying the original Vera isn't kind of evil herself? And look, Vera, the one on the right has glasses just like Polly. I need these to see. And see, she has dark skin. She's clearly Dark Polly. Whoa, Polly. Just no. Oh my goodness. Bitches is only one letter away from witches. Good lord. Say, would you three mind studying somewhere else? You're upsetting my minions. Never! Good grades are the backbone of a bright future. We need all this knowledge to save the world from the big bad. Oh boy. If you don't figure out a way to get the coven out of here, you might have to break up a brawl. Any ideas? Whip out your rooster. Witches hate roosters. Ah! No! Get that filthy cock away from us! Good thinking. Witches are repelled by the rooster, as it is a symbol of the dawn. No, roosters are just mean and we don't want to catch any diseases. Fine, we're leaving. I like that. That's even more proof that there are evil twins. See, I love cocks and pussies. I too love animals. As we say in my kingdom, the chicken is the tuna of the land. Alright, they're gone. You can put your cock away. Though you did use him quite skillfully. Vera's so impressed, she lets you sit in on the first meeting of the boss ass bitches. You all throw so much shade, your rooster decides it's nighttime and goes to sleep. You gain +2 fun and +1 boldness. Hurrah!
Let's do this!
What's up?
Hey, last night I read this article on how money causes pocket cancer in the long run. You don't want to get pocket cancer, but give me that dangerous money you have in your still healthy pockets. An erotic fanfic about dragons. Dragon Heat, a classic. It's so cheesy and stupid that you just can't stop reading it. I never thought I would say this, but now I'm super into dragon apps.
See you later.
Ah, nothing better than the smell of money. Well, actually there are many better smells, but you know what I mean, right?
Let's do this!
Gonna have to get my money back up. Vera's about to lift a glass of scotch for her immaculately painted lips. You can drink whatever at this school, apparently. When Miranda screams, "Stop! Don't drink that!"
What?
Why not? The scotch costs more than most cars. Has your taster tried it yet? What taster? You don't have a taster? What if your drink is poisoned by someone jealous of your good looks and royal title? Listen, Mary, I only drink 4 things. Scotch, red wine, the tears of my enemies, and straight up poison. You drink poison on purpose? Miranda, my hair is venomous snakes. You think poison actually harms me? Well, you should still have a taster. What if someone puts really spicy hot sauce in your drink? Or poison? Ugh. What do I have to do to get you to drop this? Simple. Hire a taster. Fine. Any volunteers? This might just be the big break you've been looking for. You raise your hand, and when Vera picks you... Sorry, Vera. I made my choice. Drink all her scotch, enraging Vera and delighting Miranda. Thanks, JBS. What are you doing? That bottle costs as much as the first Apollo mission! How do you feel, Royal Taster? Are you poisoned? Well, you're not poisoned, but you're pretty fucking wasted. You give all the Mirandas you can see 2 big thumbs up. A job well done. Now Vera is sure not to be poisoned. Well, yeah, because there's no scotch left to be poisoned by. Don't listen to her. You did well. Come with me, I have some other beverages you simply must verify for safety. You spend the rest of the night getting wasted on expensive liquors at Miranda's place. Court shit never tasted so good. my money back up after. You're wandering down the hallway, reading Dragon Heat as discreetly as you can, which apparently isn't very because Polly and Vera clock this immediately. Ugh. Are you actually reading erotic fan fiction about dragons?
Yes!
Because we love Dragon Heat. I'm all about 19th century Russian literature, but a ghost girl can't say no to some erotic fanfic, am I right? I've literally been working on my Morgana von Brustreich cosplay all week. Don't worry about why. Speak for yourself, Polly. I've never... Okay, fine, I may read Dragon Heat, but don't go around just telling people. Psh, we're clearly safe with her. A fellow Dracophile can always be trusted. Are you sure? I mean, anyone into Dragon Heat must have a wicked mind. 297 chapters and counting, and it still manages to amaze me with all new levels of wrong. Yeah, right? I fucking love it! Yet I must admit, I'm a bit vanilla when it comes to fave chapters. Mine is the one where Harold McDonghard, Horace the Hydra, and the deranged Draco Delacourt have to rest at an inn after the Choking Bay adventure, only to discover they have just one available bed. There's only one bed, the classic fanfic trick that never fails. Ha! Yes, that one was good. I personally prefer the one where Veneseria unmasks her masked savior after a passionate kiss, only to discover it's herself, and then they totally bang. I'm not a fan of time travel, but sign me up for some good self-cest. This does sound like quite a story. Amen! What about you, Red? What's your favorite story arc? Nothing to worry about, you'll just be revealing your inner kinks to us. No pressure. What about this exclusive chapter I've written myself? What? Let me see. Vera takes the pages from your hands and they both start reading. They devour your piece of art in mere minutes. Just wow. Yeah, Boo, this is wonderful. So full of twists. Harold all unsettled from being betrothed to the evil Queen Rosequeef. Rosequeef. Queefs are funny. And then it turns out that those insecurity wasn't due to marrying his mortal enemy, but because he didn't know if he could please the most sexual dragoness of the 8 Kingdoms. Kind of nice that you show him so vulnerable. So he goes and sticks his dick in a pie to practice. Classic. But then, oh no, the magic properties of his dick grant the pie life. Hashtag mind blown. Yes, I thought for a moment it was a cheap trick for comedic purposes. But then you went all in with a love triangle between Harold, the Queen, and the pie. I must applaud your boldness there. And the level of depth in the emotions, I'd never expected from a fanfic of a fanfic. Also, sick tons of pie sex. That pie really knows how to use its pie hole. Red here is the Dostoevsky of cheap erotic dragon fanfic, sweetheart. You should post it. You'll be queen of AO4 in no time. Yes, a brilliant deviant mind is definitely arousing. Fuck yeah, it is. Maybe someday you could write an erotic play for us to enact if you know what I'm talking about. We all know, Polly. But sure. 6 skills in fanfic writing, the obscure skills for impressing your classmates. Here you go. +2 smarts and +1 boldness for you.
Let's do this!
Is that kind of rule?
Give me your money.
Oh, I didn't actually want to buy anything. Whoops. Yeah, no, I don't want it.
Ugh.
I wasn't paying attention.
Let's do this!
You come upon Damien sneering at Miranda's elaborate silverware spread, while her eating serfs chow down obediently at a neighboring table. I still don't get why you collect all these stupid forks and spoons and shit.
What a noob.
I mean,
Even the knives don't really look that deadly.
Silly boy, this silverware is not for killing.
Things can be for stuff other than killing? That's lame as hell. It's basically useless. I mean, you don't even eat. Your serfs do it for you.
Well, of course they do.
They're not using any of your silverware.
Naturally they aren't. Serfs must eat with their hands, as befits the lower classes.
So you're saying the silverware collection has no practical purpose?
Things have practical purposes? These two could go around and round like this forever, unless you say something to resolve the dispute. Lay off Miranda, Damien. What about your collection of exotic corpses?
That's different. Those corpses are useful.
Useful for what?
For holding down important documents.
What important documents?
Documents about very important... Ugh, fine.
Hey, Melanie.
I guess I don't use the stupid corpses for anything. I just stack them in a shed and occasionally dress them up in silly costumes.
Sounds reasonable.
There, are you happy?
Extremely.
Whatever. I'm gonna go play with my corpses.
You stay behind with Miranda to admire her collection. She even teaches you how to use the romance fork. Smooth.
Let's do this!
Alright, money is back where it needs to be. Later, you're carrying around your precious dragon heat when you're spotted by Miranda and Damien. Wow, dragon heat. I love it.
Da 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 da.
Also, you may not know this about Damien just by looking at him, but it turns out that he, too, is a hopeless romantic at heart.
Are we reading the same series? I'm in it for Dragon Dong, Miri. Nothing so bad yet so good as a billionaire dinosaur made me gay.
Damien, you are being utterly foul. Don't profane the deep emotional connection between Harold McDonghard and Godiva Galantina. Godiva Galantina, that's an interesting name.
Deep emotional connection? Is that why the latest chapter ends with Harold finally boning Godiva, and then she wakes up to find him gone?
The cliffhanger must be entirely misleading. People simply don't abuse each other's love and trust that way.
I worry about you, Miri. I really, really do.
I just desperately want to know what happens next in Dragon Heat. Do you think Harold is capable of being so mean-spirited? That's right, Barnacle, of course I am. True art imitates life. Let's look at Damien's sexy messages to see what he's capable of, shall we? Aw, damn it. Dang. Aha! That'll solve everything forthwith. Real-life logic applied to fictional circumstances always clears things up.
Ah! No way!
Damien suddenly sets his phone on fire. Wow, If you went to these lengths to protect your privacy, that must mean
That my privacy is, I don't know, private?
that you must have the secret to what happens next in Dragonheat and you're protecting it. How are you in possession of such valuable information? You have to share it with me.
I'm not. Fuck, I just don't want you to look at my phone, Miranda.
But I want to know what happened with McDonald. Yee! Gah! Awesome. Now everyone's screaming and no one is happy. Great move, genius. You lose -2 smarts and -1 charm. Dang it.
Let's do this!
So you still got enough. You run into Miranda accidentally. It's clumsy yet kinda cute and romantic. For a second you suspect she rehearsed it. Hi, it's so funny running into you here. So random. Anyway, I've been wondering. I got my weekly allowance today, but I can't come up with anything fun to do. It's not much, just 1 million. Or perhaps we could come up with something together? Let's see, which do I go with? I think it's this one that I'm going to go with. Something practical and yet amusing. A purge of your political opponents. That's hard to do with 1 million, silly. Although we can do a purge on a dime. We'll have to get creative. Enlist homeless spies. Bash dissidents with sticks. Let's do it all night, with daggers, while they sleep. Your first date and it's at night? Way to go! You gain +2 boldness and +1 smarts.
Let's do this!
Pressing Miranda here. As usual, Miranda sits before her immaculate array of carefully arranged silverware. Damien, predictably, is examining her biggest knife.
So this is the one for killing people, right?
Disgraceful.
What? Good heavens, no. This is the butter dagger. It would be unseemly to use it on meat. Butter dagger.
So what then? Am I supposed to use this scrawny-looking knife to kill a dude?
No, no, no. If you simply must kill someone mid-meal, it is customary to use the fish knife. This is merfolk court silverware. This is merfolk court silverware, after all. That does make sense. If you're a mermaid and you want to kill somebody, use a fish knife. Yeah.
That tiny thing? I might as well wait for my victim to die of old age.
It's not the size of the knife, it's how you use it. That is usually how it's done in my kingdom, yes. That or poison.
This is ridiculous.
Yo, you there, which knife would you use to kill a guy? And don't say the fish knife. The fish knife?
I said not to, but you said, God, I'll show you which knife is used for murder.
Damien picks up the big scary knife he wanted to use in the first place, and lunges at you. You pick up the fish knife. Yes, defend my honor. Make sure to hold the knife with pinky extended.
What? How did you disarm me? I'm normally the best at stabbing. Fuck me, I guess the fish knife really is the best for murder after all, huh?
One must never doubt a princess in matters of silverware, my dear. Miranda is so impressed with your prowess in combat and silverware, she awards you her napkin as a token.
Let's do this!
My fun is a bit low. Let's boost my creativity. That day, while rehearsing for the class play, it's as though the muses themselves have descended to give you figurative oral sex. Your performance is intense and inspiring. It will be remembered for generations, which is pretty rad by high school plays standards. You gain +2 creativity. Hurrah! You're doing the thing that gives you the most life, reading Dragon Heat, when you're approached by Scott and Liam. Aha! A fellow connoisseur of the Dragonphilic arts. Here, Scott and I are also experts on the topic. An unexpected duo.
Hooray!
Yeah, Liam and I are fandom buddies. We love to discuss the things we love in our favorite stuffs, wikis, and forums. We're the best fandom buds, even if we don't always agree, like with the Starco and Markapoo thing. Okay, first, let's be clear. I engage in passionate fandom conversations only as an ironic way of celebrating low culture, which I truly despise. Second, for the 100th time, after spending years in Hekapoo's dimension, Marco is now actually in his 30s, so it isn't right if he dates a 16-year-old girl. Fair. These details matter, Scott. Think how wrong it would be for me, in my 400s, to date people from this school if all of you were actually teenagers, instead of being much more conveniently in your 20s. Cute. Anyway, enough meta discussion. Scott and I here are in a situation, even if our opinions differ. We agree our opinions are superior in comparison with the rest of the strangers on the Dragon Heat Wiki. Yes to that! Liam here is like super smart, and I'm a good boy, so my ideas should be good too. But people on the wiki can be really mean sometimes. We need to gain their respect so we can convince them to be good boys too. Buttsmack? It's a good game. I haven't played this game in like 3 years. Scott is right. We need to somehow earn the role of moderator so we can show all those lesser beings who's boss when it comes to the Dragon Heat fandom. Maybe flirters. I played this a few times when it first released, and then like stopped playing it. So it's been probably 3.5, 4 years, probably 4 years since I last played this game. It's one that I backed on Kickstarter. But how? I'm sure you'll give us an absurd yet effective idea for a solution, as can be expected from good old Red. I admit to being somewhat worried about this one, which... which is likely to be the one that'll work best.
More focus and attention than planning a move. Red is a genius. If someone is mean to you, you should always ask them nicely to stop being mean and start being nice. I have a hard time believing this will work. But I'm an explorer of life, and so I feel the urge to test this idea and see what happens. What if we use Red's account, just in case? And so you ask all the mean people on the Dragon Heat Wiki to stop being mean. All the wiki remained silent for a bit, until one guy, Dragon Dong 69, replies, "Oh sure, mate. We've been mean all this time because no one asked us otherwise. Of course you can be moderators." And then the merciless, Your mama fucked the worm 13 also says, "That's true. We always respected your viewpoints and opinions. We were total jerks because it was all a test." Holocaust Denier 88. Ooh. Yeah, it was all a test of patience to see if you really were nice people who could respond to our douchebaggery with kindness. And you passed the test. Then he writes a second comment. "Oh, and by the way, the Holocaust was totally a real thing and we should be respectful about it." What? Hooray! Slowly, from XXX Go Kill Yourself to global warming not real, all of the mean people on the internet start revealing they were part of the test. And for a day, the internet is a very, very nice place to be. In the end, I am not sexist but sends you a private message. "Dear Liam, Scott, and Red, thanks for being nice to us. It was cool to be ourselves for one day. Tomorrow we'll go back to our mean personas, for there are more people to be tested on the internets. But always remember, being nice is cool. Aw, we will always carry you in our hearts. And as a gift, you can keep the status of moderators in the Dragon Heat Wiki. You've truly earned it. Farewell. I am not sexist but Smith." That was weird. And nice! Also, we get to be moderators. Hooray! Hooray indeed, Scott. Hooray indeed. Who would have thought? You fixed the internet for a day. Congrats! You gain +2 fun and +1 charm. Hurrah! Monster Prom draws near. Obviously. Been hitting on her the whole game, so. Ask Miranda the prom. The fire lady and the mer woman, yeah. There's a sensible...
Let's do this!
You finally pluck up your courage and ask your beloved to go to the Monster Prom with you. Oh, are you really asking me to the Monster Prom? How chivalrous and brave of you. Yes, yes, I accept your proposal. As is customary, on prom night I will be waiting for you at a sea dragon's cave. You should rescue me so we can attend the Monster Prom. It will be delightful.
Love conquers all.
Hurrah! Prom night was fantastic. Ooh, that is a damn nice suit. Oh shit, butt snack. That's a good point. I didn't even realize. I didn't think of it, butt snack. I genuinely didn't even think of where my camera was positioned. That was a good point. Nobody pointed out to me in the past 2 hours. God damn it. Did I go to prom? I did not go to prom. Prom night was fantastic. You had a lot of fun. But that wasn't enough for Miranda, who wanted it to be the best night ever. So she acquired all the fun from some of your classmates and used it to increase yours. You thought fun didn't work that way, but it turns out it does. You'll both remember that night forever. Red, most likely to get an anal bleaching. What? Miranda's quote, "This was a pleasant school, if only a bit over-water-ish for my taste." Miranda used her vast knowledge of serfs to get a job handpicking the best serfs for other people. Second adolescent? Maybe. Unsurprisingly, she ended up leaving her serfs to do the work. Scott became a world-renowned athlete, but he ended his career to come back to his hometown and take on the job of the athlete he admired the most. Now he's back at high school again, working as the coach. Damien loved fire to the very end. Unfortunately, that wasn't a super legal affair, and he ended up in prison for arson. Fortunately, prison was flammable. Hurrah! Not sure if I'm gonna get any new photos here, probably not. Yeah. This is a very fun game. I do like this game. It's a fun one to play. Really. It's, you know, it's silly. It's stupid. A lot of times. But yeah, I mean, it's silly fun. Fire and water unexpectedly perfect. Oh, 4 new images. Character designs here. Concept art. Oh, no problem, Buttsmack. It's just one of those things where it's like, it's one of those things where it's just like, how did I not think of that? I'm more embarrassed that I didn't think of it myself, honestly. Monster size, which I think people sent in. Oh, we're actually a little over 2 hours. Alright, so we hit 2 hours, so that's good. So next Saturday, I think I'll play a game called Cupid, which is a really creepy one. Visual novel. But for now, for the 9 of you still here, I hope you enjoyed watching. And Yeah, I think this is a good time to end the stream. And I'll be back for a regular live tomorrow. So I'll be back tomorrow for just a regular talking about whatever live thing. So hopefully see you all tomorrow, probably around 7ish Eastern, 7 or 8 Eastern time. But for now,